Hey guys, today we're diving into 12 action RPGs that are either already available or have been fully confirmed for the next-gen Nintendo Switch 2. And the best part? There's something here for every type of gamer, so odds are at least one of these titles is going to blow your mind. Let's get into it. Wild Hearts S has just landed on the Switch 2, and it's already making waves. It blends the challenging, precise combat of Souls-like games with the monster hunting loop of the Monster Hunter series, creating something truly special. Set in a fantasy world inspired by feudal Japan, you step into the shoes of a hunter tracking down massive nature-infused beasts known as kimono. You'll craft traps and gadgets to even the odds in some truly intense battles. And yes, it's not just about fighting. There's a full story to enjoy, smooth combat mechanics, and online co-op that lets you team up with friends. Next up, we couldn't leave out Cyberpunk 2077. After a rocky start on older hardware, the game's finally coming to the Switch 2, in a version that actually does it justice. You play as V, a mercenary for hire, navigating a tangled web of corruption, cyber enhancements, and digital immortality. The dystopian setting of Night City is absolutely massive, packed with side quests, hidden secrets, and choices that matter. It's a hybrid of ARPG and FPS with RPG depth. And now, with enhanced visuals and performance, the Switch 2 version is the best way to experience it on the go.
Turns out I will be staying at the stadium. Fuck, dog! Think hands have personal protection.
If they ask, just say
Now, since we're on the topic of Souls-like titles, we have to talk about Elden Ring, Tarnished Edition. Yes, it's real, and it's coming to the Switch too. This open-world masterpiece from Software puts you in the role of a tarnished warrior journeying through the lands between in search of the mythical Elden Ring. Expect brutal difficulty, breathtaking landscapes, and deep lore hiding in every corner. The Tarnished Edition is optimized for Switch 2, and early footage shows smoother frame rates and enhanced textures. If you've never played it before, this is your chance to experience a modern classic. Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade brings one of the most beloved stories in gaming to the Switch 2, with some shiny extras. You play as Cloudstrife, a former soldier fighting against the mega corporation Shinra, which is draining the planet's life force. This version expands on the original story, with real-time combat mechanics that feel far more dynamic than the 1997 version. The Intergrade Edition includes the Episode Intermission DLC featuring Yuffie, updated visuals, and content specifically optimized for the Switch 2's capabilities. This was just a rumor not long ago, but now it's official. Metaphor. ReFantazio is coming to the Switch 2. Developed by the creators of Persona, it brings a fresh spin to fantasy ARPGs. While the combat mixes turn-based and real-time elements, it's packed with Persona-style flair, rich character interactions, and thematic depth. You're in a world where kings are chosen through magical tournaments, and you're trying to rise to the top. With rich world-building, political intrigue, and compelling action, this is shaping up to be a standout fantasy RPG.
Keep an eye out.
That might be of use later.
Ys X. Nordics is arriving in Japan first, but will soon hit global markets. And the Switch 2 version promises major improvements. You'll once again step into the boots of Adol Kristen, the red-haired adventurer, this time in a world inspired by Nordic myths, pirate lore, and supernatural threats. The Switch 2 version enhances combat responsiveness, visuals, and overall performance. If you love fast-paced action, open-world exploration, and a surprisingly heartfelt story, Ys X is a must-play.
Oh, you got a job for us? Huh? Wait a second.
Hey, quick pause here. If you're enjoying this look at some of Switch's finest games, hit that subscribe button for more content like this. Let me know in the comments which of these games you've played or are excited to try. Now, let's continue with our lineup. Now let's talk about one of the more mysterious titles, Decapolice. Developed by Level 5, the studio behind Ni no Kuni and Professor Layton, this one's shaping up to be a wild ride. You play as a futuristic detective who uses a virtual simulation called Decasim to solve crimes happening in the real world. It's got turn-based battles, stealth mechanics, puzzle solving, and a narrative filled with cyberpunk intrigue. Think of it as a mix between Detective Pikachu, Persona, and AI, the Somnium Files. It's still in development, but already looking super promising.
警察のシステムに潜入しプログラムを書き換えた。それって完全に犯罪だぞ。これが犯罪だと。この狂った街では手段を選んで。
Here's one that really got fans buzzing, the Duskbloods, a brand new From Software exclusive for the Switch 2. Details are still scarce, but the tone is unmistakably gothic and mysterious. You play as beings with Duskblood, a cursed lineage granting powers in a decaying Victorian-inspired world. From the trailer, the visuals and atmosphere clearly take inspiration from Bloodborne, with a focus on PvPvE combat and rich multiplayer systems. This might just be the next big dark fantasy hit. Let's switch gears with something more original, Bestiario. This upcoming ARPG draws inspiration from classic JRPGs like Persona, but throws you into a dystopian version of Spain, where you're a beast-hunting sorcerer and his loyal dog companion. The game combines turn-based combat with open exploration, mystery solving, and deep world lore. It's got a surreal visual style and a heavy focus on supernatural intrigue. Definitely one to watch if you're into weird and wonderful RPGs. After its bumpy launch on the original Switch, Eiyuden Chronicle, 100 Heroes is getting a new lease on life with the Switch 2. This spiritual successor to Suikoden features gorgeous 2.5D visuals, a massive cast, and a story packed with war, politics, and friendship. You'll lead Nawa, a young warrior caught in a war between the Galdian Empire and the Allied forces. Thanks to the Switch 2's power, frame rate, and performance are greatly improved. And we may even see new DLC or post-launch content. With over 100 unique characters to recruit, this is one of the most ambitious JRPGs around.
Small village up in the mountains.
Were your folks okay with you joining the watch? 'Cause mine sure weren't having it.
My parents are...
A spiritual successor to My Time at Portia, My Time at Evershine brings a blend of action, farming sim, and town building to the Switch 2. You're responsible for managing and developing several towns while facing off against threats like the Duvos Empire. From crafting and relationships to open exploration, it's got layers of depth and charm. And now with better visuals and load times, it looks like a perfect fit for the Switch 2. If you enjoy relaxing games with RPG elements, this is one to keep on your radar. To close out the list, yeah, I'm bending the rules a little. Hades 2 leans more toward action roguelike than traditional ARPG, but honestly, it deserves a spot here. This time, you play as Melino, sister of Zagreus, on a mission to defeat Kronos, the Titan of Time, and save her family. Combat is faster, more refined, and packed with new gods, powers, and weapons. The story is also more involved, expanding the lore of the underworld in all the right ways. If you liked the first game, Hades 2 takes everything to the next level.
Cooked fish.
Hey, let me know what you think about these games. Maybe you've played some and have a different take, or maybe something here caught your eye. Drop a comment, let's chat about it. See you in the next one.